Hello and welcome to HW News. Since the lockdown was started in the country more than a month ago on March 24th, the train services, the railway services in the country were also halted. Only some special trains, including the freight trains and good trains, special parcel trains which were carrying essential items, and some COVID-19 care services, health services were allowed to ply on railway tracks. However, later on, as the lockdown extended, the government also allowed special military trains and the trains carrying migrants called Shramik special trains to ply on railway tracks. But this was for the first time in 167-year-old history of the national transporter that passenger services on railway tracks were completely halted for more than a month. However, as lockdown 3 enters the last week, the central government has allowed passenger trains to ply on railway tracks. Only limited services will now be allowed to ply on railway tracks, and some limited railway services on limited routes will start from May 12th onwards. Now in this video today we are going to discuss all the frequently asked questions regarding the railway trains that will be starting from tomorrow onwards. But let me first tell you that the booking for these trains will start from today onwards at 4 p.m. You can start the booking for these these trains that will start from tomorrow onwards, and you can book it only through IRCTC app and website. The news was further confirmed after Railway Minister Piyush Goyal tweeted that Railways plans to gradually restart the passenger trains operation from May 12, 2020, initially with 15 pairs of special trains connecting New Delhi with major stations across India. Booking on these trains will start at 4 p.m. on May 11th. As I said, in this video today we will discuss all the frequently asked questions related to the train journeys that will start from tomorrow onwards. So the first question that is most asked is which are the trains that will start and which are the routes on which the train journeys will start. So let me first tell you that 15 trains will start, and that means 30 journeys if we consider the return journey as well. So there will be total 30 journeys, and all of these will be on Rajdhani routes. So that means the origin station for these train journeys will be New Delhi, and from there onwards, from New Delhi onwards, the trains will go to 15 different destinations across India. Now let me list out to you which are these 15 trains that will ply from tomorrow onwards. New Delhi to Dibrugarh, the second train will ply between New Delhi to Agartala, then New Delhi to Howrah, New Delhi to Patna, New Delhi to Bilaspur, New Delhi to Ranchi, New Delhi to Bhubaneswar, New Delhi to Sikandarabad, New Delhi to Bangalore, New Delhi to Chennai, New Delhi to Thiruvananthapuram, New Delhi to Madgaon, New Delhi to Mumbai Central, New Delhi to Ahmedabad, and New Delhi to Jammu Tawi. The second frequently asked question is how the tickets can be booked. The tickets can be booked on IRCTC app or website from 4 p.m. onwards today. However, only passengers can book the tickets. Travel agents will not be allowed to book the tickets on customers' behalf. Moreover, the ticket counters at railway stations will be closed too, so you can avail only the online bookings. The third question is regarding what will be the fare of these trains and will these trains run on full capacity. Now, the Shramik special trains, unlike the Shramik special trains which were carrying only 1,200 people, 1,200 migrant workers per train, these trains that will start from tomorrow onwards will run on full capacity. However, there are certain rules that the passengers have to follow that I will discuss later in the video. But the fare of these journey will be close to what a Rajdhani Express ticket looks like, and there will be no concession on these tickets as well, and the services, the facilities that you will get during the journey from the railway will also be very limited. The fourth most asked question is now what are the new rules regarding the train travels that will start from tomorrow onwards. Now first of all, only the passengers will be allowed on platform, and they have to be at the platform side. They have to be at the railway station an hour before their journey begins, and only the passenger can be present at the platform, on the platform, and no other will be allowed on platform. An e-ticket will be provided to you when you book a ticket through IRCTC app or website, and that will also contain the entire details regarding the new rules as well. Let us discuss some of the rules that have been announced by railways as well. First is, only people with confirmed or valid tickets will be allowed to enter the New Delhi railway station. Generally, relatives and friends of passengers also accompany them to the origin station. However, this time around it will not be allowed. Only the passengers are allowed to enter the platform, the New Delhi railway station. The second rule is that the railway has asked all passengers to wear a face mask. It has been made mandatory. So if you are traveling, if you have booked the ticket, then you should also compulsorily wear face mask. The passengers will then be screened at departure, and only asymptomatic passengers will be allowed to travel, will be allowed to carry on with their journeys. Fourth is, maintaining social distance is a must all the time. So during the entire journey you have to maintain compulsorily, social distancing has to be maintained. The fifth rule is that trains will have only AC coaches with limited stoppage. So the trains on these routes that we just talked about will not stop at every railway station, but it will only have limited stopping points, and only the AC coaches will function. The general coaches will not function in these railway routes. The sixth point is, the fares of these trains will be similar to Rajdhani Express, and there will be no concession that will be given in these fares. There is no provision of Tatkal or premium Tatkal tickets. Earlier, during normal journeys, before the lockdown began, there was a provision of Tatkal or premium Tatkal ticket bookings. However, this time around there will be no provision of Tatkal booking, so you cannot book the ticket at last moment. So you have to in advance book the tickets, and the booking will start from today onwards at 4 p.m. Eighth point is that passengers won't be given blankets and linen to reduce the chances of virus spread. Earlier, before the lockdown, the passengers in AC 3 tier, AC 2 tier and AC coaches were given linen. They were also given blankets. However, this time they will not be given any blanket or linen, so as to reduce any chances of coronavirus spread. The ninth point is that the pantry services will not be available on trains. Before the lockdown, the pantry services were also available. You could book your meal through the IRCTC app, but in these particular new rules, the pantry services will not be available on the train. So you either have to carry your own tiffin or your own food, or you can have food at the station where your journey will end. The Indian Railways will start more special trains on new routes, but that will depend upon the availability of coaches after reserving 20,000 of them for COVID-19 care centers, and to enable operation of up to 300 trains every day as Shramik Special for stranded migrants. The national carrier before the lockdown on an average used to ferry nearly 23 million passengers across 13,000 trains every day. Well, as the lockdown 3.0 nears an end, there is a growing call from the opposition, there is a growing call from the experts as well to gradually reopen the economy and gradually reopen the economic activities in the country. The Congress party and the senior leader P. Chidambaram have been advocating it for long, and after the news of railways starting 15 special trains, passenger trains from tomorrow onwards hit the headlines, P. Chidambaram also welcomed the decision. He said that as the government started the railway services, they should also consider on starting the air travel as well and the road transport, the road travel as well in the country. Now Nitin Gadkari had already said, Union Minister Nitin Gadkari had already said that the public transport will start in the country soon. So let us hope, let us wait and watch, because today Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also address a meeting of chief ministers, and in that particular meeting he will also focus on how to open the economy post May 17th, when the lockdown 3.0 will end. So let us wait and watch what happens in that meeting as well.
हमारे घरों में भी बच्चे होते हैं जो हमसे प्यार दुलार की आस करते हैं।
हमारा भी जीवन साथी है जिसको हमारे ड्यूटी से घर आने का इंतजार होता है।
हमारे घर में भी एक बूढ़ी माँ है जिनके लिए आज भी हम ही आंखों के तारे हैं।
लेकिन हम हमारे घरों में नहीं हैं। आपकी सुरक्षा में कोई कसर न रहे, इसलिए हम अपने प्रियजनों से दूर हैं।
हम में से ही कुछ तो अब इतने दूर जा चुके हैं कि वो वापस अपने घरों को लौट भी नहीं पाएंगे।
हमें गर्व है कि हमारे कंधों पे मुंबई शहर के नागरिकों की सुरक्षा की जिम्मेदारी है। हमारे जज्बे और बलिदान को व्यर्थ न जाने दे। इस संकट के समय में आप घर पे रहे, सुरक्षित रहे।
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
अगर आपको हमारा यह वीडियो पसंद आए तो शेयर कीजिए। अगर यह वीडियो आप फेसबुक पर देख रहे हैं तो आप हमें लाइक कर सकते हैं, ट्विटर पर हमें फॉलो कर सकते हैं और यूट्यूब पर हमें सब्सक्राइब कीजिए।